Hello, everyone. How you all doing? I hope you're doing fine. This is Jim, and for the last 4 months I've been out of sorts, kind of. But I went to the doctor yesterday and after some more tests yesterday, and got good news. So my attitude has completely changed. So I thought I'd show you a video here. Now, some of you may know that I've been trying to make a truck skin for American Truck Simulator, and this is this isn't my best work right here. It is my best work so far. I'm still learning, but for you to learn, you have to have the mechanics down right, and I finally got that down to a T, so where you can do this without any problem. My problem is this is one of my first attempts. See where Brutus the Buckeye and the Ohio Seal are on the side? Well, when I place them in the back just like that. See, the Ohio State has kind of made its way forwards, and also the U.S. DOT sticker has also made its way up and over. So I will show you how to do that. It's relatively easy. If I can do it, you can do it. First thing we're going to do, though, is we're going to go to ETS2 Studio. This is where you save and export your skin from. Now, if you notice right here, there are no American Truck Simulator skins or trucks in there. Well, there is the Kenworth because I put that in there. I'm going to show you how to do this real quick. You're going to go to the gear icon. You're going to want to do this first, by the way. Options, truck database, add truck. First thing you're going to do is load from mod. And I'll leave you links for these. I will leave you links for these. The links, though, unfortunately, you'll get some pop-ups from them. I'm sorry, they're not my links. They're links that somebody else has made to this site, and unfortunately, you click on download, and up you'll get some pop-ups. Nothing real serious, just annoying. So that being said, I've downloaded both the Kenworth and the Peterbilt, and I already installed the Kenworth. Now I'm going to do the Peterbilt. So we're going to do the Peterbilt.scs. We're going to open that, and you can see that it's got the duty cabin, the high-rise sleeper, and the stand-up sleeper all in it. Now the truck name, I'm just going to leave it like this because I usually don't use the Peterbilt anyway. But you can rename this anything you want, Peterbilt._579 or whatever. Truck internal name has to be Peterbilt.579. The author, you can put this anything you want. You can put your name if you want. I, on the other hand, would like to put the truck manufacturer up there, but not all in caps. And by the way, this truck internal name cannot be in caps. Well, I must have hit caps lock somewhere along the way. I'll get it out eventually, bear with me. Okay, so we got the author name. Now you want to put a preview image like this right here in the Peterbilt. Now I don't have a copy of the Peterbilt truck in my saved anywhere, so I'm just going to use this. But if you did make one up yourself, like in paint.net, GIMP, whatever you use, you'll have to have about 800 by 700 pixels, and it has to be a .png. Okay. So now we're going to save the truck template. And you see right here, it's already in the database. So we're going to close this out. And again, there it is. There's the Kenworth. There's Peterbilt. Now, ETS2 Studio now has ATS trucks in it. I haven't found the K900 or the Kenworth 900 yet. I'm sure it's out there somewhere. But we're going to minimize this for a minute. We'll get back to it in a second. Now we're going to make our truck skin. Now I use Photoshop, and I forgot to close this, so sorry about that. So we're going to make a new one, and I'll leave you a link for the download to these templates here. In Photoshop, it comes with all the cabs on it. So we're just going to work. Actually, now we're going to work with sleeper C. Side skirt short we don't need, and the long we don't need, and the cab deflector. Okay, so now we got to unlock all these so we can work with them. And now we want to paint them. So what we're going to do is go to Layer, add a new layer. Yes. And with it clicked, that means we're working with it. And we're going to take out all the side skirts, bumper, sleeper, and even the base down here at the bottom. So now we're only working with the layer of the paint, what we're going to paint. You can paint it anything you want. I just happen to pick gray or red, and see, it's all painted. Now we want to tick our base, our sleeper C, our bumper again, side skirt longer, the mirrors, and that's it. But we need to move this up to the top so it's covering everything. Now we want to put our decals on, or our images. So what you're going to have to do is go over here to opacity, take the little slider and move it down. I've got it down to about 17%. Now I can work on my cabs. So we're going to go to File, Place Embedded. We go to Buckeyes because that's where everything's at. And I think I'm just going to put the zombie assault package on here, vehicle on here, and get that out of the way so we can get to this here and move it. Now if I had left it right here, it would go over this edge again that slants to the inside. So we're going to make it over here just a little bit, and we're going to move it up to the top there and move it down just a little bit. You're going to want to play around with this a little bit. Now what you're going to do is right click on this and see it place. It's on there. And to do that, to see if it is on there, it's on there. Okay. Now we're going to go to File, Place Embedded Object again, and we're going to do the same thing, the zombie assault vehicle, and we're going to make it the same size. We're going to try to make it the same size as this one here, and so we're going to go over to the other, move it over to the other side. Okay, we've got it over to the other side, but if we placed it as it is right now, it would be upside down. So what you want to do is take this little curved arrow, see here, it's a curved arrow right there, and turn it around 180 degrees. Move it back to where you want it. Now it's right side up over there. Place. See, it's upside down here, but you get over another side, it's right side up. Now, easy peasy, do as many of those you want, place them wherever you want to. The hood, top of the sleeper, back of the sleeper, bumpers, side skirt. One thing I will show you here is the difference between a PNG file and a JPEG that's been worked on with in Paint.net. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move this one here. Make that a little bit bigger so you can see it. Now I'm going to do it again, but this time I'm going to put the one I worked on in Paint.net, and it took out the background. And I'll show you the difference in the way it'll look, and I think it looks much better this way. I don't know. Well, it's moving. I'm trying to move it here. There we go, moving it. But you see where the background is missing from here, how much more professional it looks like, rather than having this white area around here. It's really easy to do in Paint.net to make it a transparent background. Okay, so we have our stickers, our decals on there. We're going to raise our opacity on the paint back up to 100%. And what you're going to do, seeing as you're in Photoshop, you're going to save this as a DDS file. Save as. Let's do this as Zombie 5. And we're saving it as, not as a PSD. That would make it come up in here, and you'd be able to work on it some more. But you're going to want to save it as a DDS file. And make sure you know where it's at. And save it. Now, this thing will pop up, and you want to make sure it looks just like this. See, there's all different kinds of ways it can be saved as, but you want to save just like this. Okay, now it'll take a few minutes for Photoshop to save this. Show you again my mess up. Sorry about that. And as soon as this closes down, we'll open up. Well, we can go ahead and open up ETS2 Studio. There we go. It's all saved. So we're going to go to Kenworth again. We're going to go to Skin Properties, and we're going to type in the default skin name. You know what we have? Zombie 5, right? Skin internal name. I do it like this. Cannot be capitalized, by the way. I put Z5 _ U. Now, what you're going to do is put airbrush. Now, unlock at level. It starts out at 0. Don't put 0. It probably will not show up in the game. So I go at least 5. You can set your price to anything you want. I set mine for about $100. Now, here's the important part. Set skin as stock. Make sure that's ticked. Alternate UV set. Make sure that is ticked. Now, when I downloaded the last version, the wrong version of ETS2 Studio, this did not have that in that, and that's why I got off. My stickers or decals were off, and so you want to make sure that this is in there and it's ticked. Base color doesn't matter. This is where if you were making a skin for just the day cabin or the high rise or a mid-roof sleeper, this is where you would make sure that these were ticked for whatever. But we have made it for all three. Truck skin, we're going to browse for that, and it should be, there it is right there, Zombie 5, right? Okay, Zombie 5 is in, so that's done. Now we're going to workshop item icon. If you're going to upload it to, say, like Modlin.net or wherever for public use, you might want to make an icon for this to make it look a little bit more professional. You need, I think this is 256 by 64 pixels, PNG. This has to be signed for or made for. You would make that in browse for here. It's for my own use. I'm going to use the default, which is the paint can. No big deal. I'm the only one that's going to see that. It doesn't matter to me. Now we're going to export the mod. And just click on Export Mod. And it's going to save it as an SCS file. Okay, Zombie SCS. Now, if you had not added those trucks onto the database for ETS2 Studio, what would happen would be is you would have to save this as a zip, then go out of the program, unzip it. It's a whole nother process, about another 25 steps. This way, you've got it all made. All you have to do is hit save. And friend, you're done. Close down ETS2 Studio. Open up your files. Go to ATS Truck Templates. See the Zombie 5 SCS file there? That is your skin. So we're going to go back down here to Documents. American Truck Simulator. By the way, I did make this ATS skins folder here. That's so you know where everything's at. Somewhat. Okay, go to Mod. Take your Zombie 5 SCS to the mods. Move it over there. Close. And let's see if this will open up. It didn't open up for me a few minutes ago. So we'll open up American Truck Simulator. There it goes. There it goes. I'm so proud of you, ATS. And just like any other mod, when your splash screen comes up here, you go to Mod Manager. You look for Zombie 5. Now it's active. You could have just hit the arrow over there. Confirm your changes. Continue game. Signing into World of Trucks. And here we go. Okay, now you know how to find your, go to About. By the way, I'm using the B-17 skin. It comes with the game. My dad was a waist gunner for in a B-17 in World War II, and they were shot down over Zutphen, Holland. So it's kind of in his honor that I used that. I was kind of excited that that was in there. So we're going to go to About, open the truck browser. I'm sure you've all seen this. You can do different trucks, Peterbilt, the W900, and the T680, which is what we just did. You can do the different cabins and all that kind of good stuff. So we're just going to keep it the high-rise sleeper. Go to Paints, and we're going to look for Zombie 5. Look, Zombie 5. There's our skin we just made. Now you see the difference between these two decals? This looks so much better than this does. It's a lot more impact with this kind of thing than this, even though they both have the same meaning. Sorry, Michigan. Anyway, so we worked it out. I showed you how to do this. I can do it. You can do it. Trust me. If I can do this, you can do it. You can do it. You can edit these in Paint.net, GIMP, I just prefer Photoshop. It just seemed to be a little bit easier with Photoshop. So that's all there is to this. Thanks for watching, and come back and see me like, and please like the video and subscribe if you'd like. Thanks a lot. Bye.